PC, the Waxed here, and in this video, I'm going to open a 42-year-old album. What album is it? You're always asking yourself that question. Well, I was able to pick up today, the day I'm filming this album, Lenny Tristano, Requiem. Who's Lenny Tristano, you ask? He was a jazz pianist. Looking him up on the internet, he was a sideman. I think in the late 50s he started making albums as a leader. But this twofer, it's a twofer, consists of two albums he did for Atlantic. I think the first one was in 55, called Lenny Tristano. And here's what spurred me picking this up. Let's start with that. I went to my local record store, and in the dollar bin, they had this, and it looked interesting, especially for $1. This is a 70s reissue. I think this was a That's Jazz 15, a series they were putting out. And VG, I cleaned it, and I liked it. I liked his style. It was very distinctive. I know he was a musician. He also played, I think I was reading, he played saxophone and piano, and this is really good stuff. But he became an educator where he taught jazz improvisation, so that's a distinctive thing about him. And unfortunately, like a lot of jazz musicians, he passed away at 59. He was a big smoker. That was in the late 70s. This is very good. But I went to another record store today, and they had this sealed twofer consisting of this album and his second album, called, now I'm gonna have to pull out my notes that I was looking up. His second album called The New Tristano. The New Tristano, which is sort of this cover. And the first album is kind of this, is the cover. There you go. Have I set you straight or confused you even more? You're not here to listen to me ramble on. You're here to watch me open up this 42-year-old album. It came out in 1980. I only have one other Atlantic twofer. That's a Freddie Hubbard of his Atlantic stuff. Good stuff. So I have George here, my knife. This is sealed. See, sealed. Oh, another cool, interesting thing is it has the Tower Records original price tag on here. $11.88 seems a little much for 1980. Maybe this was bought later. I don't know. The album's protruding through there. But let's open this sucker up and see what these look like. Let that 42-year-old air out. Okay? So this is a gatefold, by the way, too. But I'm going in there. George is doing his job. And we are opened. We're open, George. Thank you. Just do a little nip at the tip here. That's what the Moyle said. All right, opening, pulling it out. All right, has that green and red Atlantic label on that Atlantic inner sleeve, the brown one, that's very distinctive. This feels like 140 gram vinyl, and nice and flat, and no inner sleeve burned. It looks like. There's burn, there's little. Can you see it? Can you seize it? I don't know. I'll put this through the ultrasonic. And it looks good. I know there's a Monarch pressing of this. Let's see if this is, I luck out and get a Monarch. I don't think I did. No MR or MO in the dead wax here. Not a Monarch. Well, wait. I don't know. Sometimes these, before they started doing the circle with the MR, but I believe it has, I looked at the Dislogs listings, and I think it needs an MO, so I didn't look out there. All right, one down, another to go. So far, so good. Let's see if the second album meets the first, and there's a little line there, but that is not a scratch. Yeah, some just minimal sleeve burn. That shouldn't even affect play. Let's see that it's flat. Yeah, it's flat. Yeah, looks like it could use a little bit of a cleaning, but yeah, I have to look and see who mastered this. I think that's their initials, but it looks good. Show you both sides. Nice. So what I'll do, like I always do, is I'll do a needle drop, let you listen to some of this, see how good it sounds. But I don't want to take off all the shrink to show you the inside of the gatefold. But I'm sure it has, yeah. If I'll go this far. I know I'm being a bastard about this, but so what? But there, it looks like they have internet. You know, liner notes are in there. So there you go. Back, I'll show you the back here. Has the song listings. That's a picture from the first album, but I suggest, you know, streaming him. He's good. It's new to me, and it's quite serendipitous that I found a sealed album after finding that dollar bin. So until next time, listen to the needle drop and the waxed out. Talk to you later.